First of all, amazing job on this show. I absolutely love it. It's so bingeable. I flew through it. It is so good.
Thank you.
But Nikki is fantastic. And everybody in the MCU has a superpower or a quirk. What is Nikki's quirk? And what is she that separates herself from other characters in the MCU?
I guess my quirk is kind of being recklessly and stupidly brave. You know, she's very free, and she doesn't seem to think that there's consequences, but it's always like with the right intention.
Right.
You know, like let's do a little bit of the things that are illegal for the right goal. You know, means to an ends kind of girl.
I love that. Now, look, there's always these side characters or sidekick characters that have big roles in the MCU, like Jimmy Woo and Darcy from the
Yes.
Thor films. Where would you like to see Nikki go in the MCU?
I think Nikki has a real gift for being able to blend with anyone. You know what I mean? She could honestly be best friends with anyone. Obviously, she's a ride or die for She-Hulk, but she can hang with anyone. I feel like she could hang with villains, like become their friends and then get some secrets from them, or help them get some therapy and convince them that they gotta maybe come onto the right side. So I feel like she's really like, I like her to be limitless, but I feel like she's limitless with who she can hang out with. I could see her hang out with, I love Groot. Like, she can hang out with Groot. She can hang out with the bad guys. She can, find other cool, she's a very much like a border collie
Right.
who can herd people and get them all together. And because she can make people laugh, like, she can kind of charm people in a way that they're disarmed, I think.
You know, one of the things I love the most about this show is it feels like the in-between moments in the MCU where they're doing dating profiles and just random things, right?
Yeah.
And you did this fantastic show called Mixology a while ago
Thanks.
where you played Maya.
Yeah.
And it seems the character seems close to Nikki. How close is that to you, actually?
Nikki is probably the closest to me of any character I've played. Yeah, I feel like Maya was very much not me, and then people thought that was me, and I felt weird for a while. I remember I didn't get a meeting for like 2 years from this one company, and then they finally met with me, and they're like, "Oh, you're such a nice person. I thought you were Maya from Mixology." And I was like, "No, Maya was mean sometimes."
Sometimes,
like,
yes.
Yeah. And so-
She got it done though.
Yeah,
She
listen,
definitely got it done.
Nikki also gets it done.
That's
so
true.
they share that. But yeah, I feel very similar to Nikki, so it's kind of cheating, and it makes it a little easier for me.
I want to talk about the bond between Nikki and Jen because I absolutely love it. I feel that Nikki is there when Jen loses everything professionally,
Yeah.
and she's a ride or die. Talk to me about the backstory of how those characters kind of shared this strong bond, such strong bond.
Yeah, I think they've been friends for so long. I know She-Hulk's family. I know Jen's family. You know what I mean? I knew her when this happened. I'm in on the secret. I know all her secrets. I know if she's a She-Hulk. I know if she secretly dropped her cell phone in water, but we're telling the Apple Store that she didn't. That kind of thing. So it's just like it's a long relationship, and I've worked with her for a long time, and so you share so much of a life with someone when you're their friend. And you're also living with them at work. You know, it's like working with a family member and then also going home and being like, let's get dinner.
Right.
You know, so it's just so well lived, I think, between the two of them.
Last question I have for you is I want to talk about Jessica because she's an incredible writer. She's
The best.
fantastic. She really makes these characters
Yes.
come to life. Everybody from Jen
Yeah.
to your character Nikki. Madison is fantastic
Madison's
as well.
so great.
How is it working with her as a collaborator?
She's the best. Jessica, you know, she knows comedy. She's a wonderful writer, and every single actor on the show was obsessed with what she wrote. So we didn't want anything cut. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because there's always things that get cut, and you're like, no, but that's the greatest scene ever. Jessica made this thing. So it was a lot about that, and she's cool. She would let me improvise. She trusts people. She doesn't have an ego. She's smart enough to, you know, this character was new, and then she would start writing for me. So she's very generous in so many ways, and super fun, and we speak like a comedy language, so it's really lovely.
You know, in a week, I can't wait for the fans to start this show because it is so bingeable. Me, myself, I can't wait just to fly through it. But
Thank you.
amazing job on this show and
Thanks.
fantastic job on She-Hulk. Great. It's great.
Thanks. That's a nice-